Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Dateline Lagos. It's good to have you join us again as we highlight some of the activities that took place here in the Center of Excellence. I am Bisi Adebayo. Today on the program, the Committee on Indices and Disbursement Committee of the Revenue, Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission visits Lagos to verify the Aje oil wells. The Lagos State government announces plans to activate more projects to enhance the livelihood of residents. And the Lagos State government makes a stronger move to outlaw land grabbing in Lagos as Governor Akinwumi Ambode signs property protection and neighborhood safety laws. We'll also examine the impact of the federal government's rural finance program on beneficiaries in Lagos State. Now, let's begin with the issue of economic prosperity. Lagos is set to start getting its share of the 13% derivation fund, having been declared as an oil-producing state. The Indices and Disbursement Committee of the Revenue, Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission was in Lagos to verify crude oil and gas production from Aje oil wells to enable it conclude the process of the disbursement of the fund to the state. Governor Akinwumi Ambode says the development is a big leap towards enhancing the economy of not just the state, but the nation in general.
In March 2016, Lagos officially joined the League of Oil-Producing States in Nigeria, following the discovery of crude oil in Badagry by Yinka Folawiyo Petroleum Company Limited. The visit of the Committee on Indices and Disbursement of the Revenue, Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission is to give further credence to the discovery. The chairman of the committee, Alhaji Aliyu Mohammed, said that their mission to Lagos is to verify crude oil and gas production from Aje oil wells in order to commence disbursement of 13% derivation fund to states as obtainable by law.
The technical committee recommended that for the purpose of derivation, as spelled out under Section 162, subsection 2 of the 1999 Constitution, as amended, as well as provision of allocation of revenues, Acts 2004, Aje oil wells number 1, 2, 4, and 5 fall within the 200-meter ASOBAS and therefore should be attributed to Lagos State.
This visit was welcomed with so much anticipation from the Lagos State government, which is eager to commence production in order to boost the state internally generated revenue.
This is going to be the first oil well that will produce outside the Niger Delta. It's significant for Nigeria, it's significant for Lagos. It means that the whole path to diversification is what we're now witnessing. It will allow us to expand IGR, and it will also give us, revenue dependence in a manner that, we will know that there is equal growth from all the nooks and corners of Nigeria.
The Indices and Disbursements Committee has since completed its visit to Aje oil wells.
Now, did you know that Lagos is the fastest growing megacity in the world? But most megacities are widely acclaimed by the level of infrastructure to match its population. And now that's what the state government is targeting. Last week, it announced plans to execute another set of projects to improve the living standard of the people.
Lagos State Governor Akinwumi Ambode has always made it clear that infrastructural development is one of his top priorities. That, in his reckoning, is the only way to affirm its mega city status. Shortly after assuming office, Governor Ambode embarked on an inspection of traffic points around the state in a bid to address persistent gridlocks in high traffic areas. The state government has since commenced several infrastructure projects in this regard, including construction and rehabilitation of roads, laybys, pedestrian and flyover bridges, among others. The Penn Cinema roundabout in Agege is another high-traffic point. The state government says it has concluded arrangement to situate a flyover bridge in order to ease human and vehicular movement in the area.
The Penn Cinema project will bring to 3 the number of flyover bridges undertaken by the Akinwumi Ambode administration after the Ajah and Abule Egba flyovers, in respect of which work has already commenced.
So we have a generous walkway at that junction, same at Agumbiade, and have a barrier, something similar to what we did along Ikorodu Road, so that people will be discouraged from taking buses on the carriageway. Then the bridge itself will have a free flow from that junction all the way across the railway line to Agumbiade. The bridge will now complement what we are doing at Abule Egba. So you now have a free flow from Abule Egba, people coming from Meron, going to Okwaba. They don't have any problem anymore. Because by the time they get to Okwaba, the bridge is there to take them to Obogunji.
The state government is also set to decongest traffic along the Lekki-Ekpe Expressway through the removal of 3 roundabouts that would be replaced by traffic lights, expansion of the roads, and provision of dedicated turning lanes.
The affected roundabouts, namely the 4th roundabout, which is the Elegushi roundabout, the 5th roundabout, which is also known as the Jakonde roundabout, and the 8th roundabout, which is the VGC roundabout.
When the road was reconstructed some years back, the average vehicle running on the road is just like 30,000 per day, but that has increased to around 50,000. So this has, put more pressure on the runabout. So the runabout can no longer accommodate the number of vehicles. This is to complement the ongoing construction of a flyover in Ajah. By the grace of God, we will be able to deliver within 6 months.
For effective surveillance and crime prevention, closed-circuit television cameras, street lights and security sensors would be deployed across the state from October 2016.
One of the key areas of focus on this is to ensure that the citizens of Lagos live in a well-secure environment. This would help promote, have a multiplier effect on business opportunities in the state as the state continues to move towards a 24-hour economy. Now, as part of the Smart City project, we are providing 6,000 street lighting to support our Light Up Lagos initiative, and we're also providing 13,000 CCTV cameras and also providing an information highway in terms of deployment of a metro fiber network across the states. The deployment of 4G LTE is also an aspect of this project. What the state is eventually trying to achieve at the end of the day is to ensure that services in terms of e-government services in the area of e-health application, e-agric are also fully implemented so that citizens of the state will fully enjoy the benefits of the Smart City project and the delivery of the objectives of the state government.
To ensure proper monitoring of government infrastructure, the state government says it has commenced the implementation of the Lagos Enterprise GIS upgrade and the Integrated Land Administration Automation System.
We also have the EGIS project, which has recently been approved by the state government. When fully implemented, this project would help promote and encourage a secondary mortgage market. Because what this does is that as a state government right now, we are now going to facilitate through the use of technology and promote confidence in the populace in investing in properties. Any inquiry relating any landed property is going to be automated and people would have the disposals they require at their fingertips.
The Lagos state government believes that when these projects are completed, traffic congestion will be reduced to its barest and enhanced business environment.